Picture this. It's 5 in the morning, January, 1923, London. You wake up in complete darkness. Your bedroom is so cold you can see your breath in the air. The window has frost on the inside. There's no heating, no hot water, no electricity in most homes. And this is normal. This is real life. For millions of working-class Londoners who were just trying to survive. Let me take you through an actual day in 1920s London, from the moment you wake up to the moment you collapse into bed at night. Because once you see what life was really like back then, you'll never look at old photos the same way again. Right. 5:30 in the morning. You're awake, but you don't want to leave the bed because it's the only warm place in the house. You've got 3 blankets on you and you're still cold, but you can't stay. You've got work, and if you're late, you get sacked. Simple as that. So you force yourself up. The floorboards are freezing under your bare feet. You can't see anything. There's no light switch to flip. You fumble around for matches and light a candle. Now you can see your room. Small, cramped, maybe 8 by 10 feet if you're lucky, shared with your brother or sister if you're young. One bed between you. You've got a wash basin in the corner. It's got a layer of ice on top. Actual ice. You have to break it with your hand to wash your face. No shower. No bath. Most houses don't have bathrooms. There's an outhouse in the back garden. That's your toilet. And in January, it's absolutely freezing. Once a week, maybe twice if you're lucky, you heat water on the stove for a proper wash. The rest of the time, cold water and a flannel. Getting dressed takes time. Multiple layers because it's cold everywhere. Undergarments, shirt, waistcoat, jacket, trousers, socks, boots. Women have it worse. Corsets, layers of petticoats, long skirts, stockings, buttoned boots that take forever. And you can't leave the house without a hat. Men wear flat caps or bowler hats. Women wear cloche hats. If you go outside without a hat, people think you're mad or homeless. By the time you're dressed, you've already been awake for an hour, and you haven't even had breakfast yet. Breakfast in 1920s London. If you're working class, it's simple. Bread, tea, maybe some butter or jam if you can afford it, maybe a bit of bacon if it's payday. The kitchen is the only warm room in the house because that's where the stove is. Coal stove. You have to keep feeding it coal to keep it burning. No fridge, no freezer. So everything is either canned, dried, or bought fresh that day. Milk gets delivered every morning by a milkman with a horse and cart. It's not pasteurized, it goes off within a day. Bread gets stale fast. You buy it from the local bakery. No sliced bread yet. You cut it yourself. Meat? Expensive. Most families only have meat once or twice a week. Sunday roast if you're doing all right. Tea is the most important thing. Everyone drinks tea. Multiple times a day. It's cheap, it's warm, and it's basically the only luxury working people can afford. Sugar, milk, strong black tea. That's breakfast. Then it's time to leave. You grab your coat, your hat, your packed lunch, usually bread and cheese wrapped in newspaper, and you step outside into 1920s London. The streets are alive, even at 6 in the morning. Horses everywhere, horse-drawn carts delivering goods, trams rattling down the tracks, early motor cars honking and sputtering. The smell hits you immediately. Coal smoke, horse manure, rotting rubbish, factory fumes. London in the 1920s is filthy. Soot covers everything. Buildings are black with it. If you wear a white shirt in the morning, it's gray by evening. The air is thick with smog, especially in winter. It gets so bad you can barely see 10 feet in front of you. People call it a pea super. But it's not romantic. It's dangerous. People die from it. Bronchitis, pneumonia, lung disease. Now, your commute. If you live close to work, you walk. Most people walk everywhere. 2 miles? That's normal. 4 miles? Annoying but doable. If you need to go further, you take a tram. Tuppence for a ticket. They're packed, shoulder to shoulder. No personal space. The tube exists. It's been around since the 1860s, but it's expensive for daily use. And it's dark, dirty, smells like oil and sweat. Some people cycle, but the roads are chaos. No traffic lights yet. Just police officers directing traffic at major junctions. That's what life was really like in 1920s London. Not glamorous, not romantic, just hard. Long hours, low pay, dangerous work, cold homes, limited food, constant exhaustion, and millions of people lived like this every single day. So next time you see an old photo of 1920s London, those people in their hats and coats, standing stiff and serious, remember, they weren't posing for nostalgia. They were just trying to survive. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button. Drop a comment if your great-grandparents told you stories about this era, and subscribe for more real history. Not the glossy version. Cheers.